Hey guys, I'm currently doing a giveaway of this beautiful Huntsman knife, so if you want to participate, check the link in the description.
It's far too long, but we don't have long to wait for this pistol round to start off strong. Vitality, a fast B play. They have just been deleted. Brolin, Golden, both of them with a double. JW's pushed lower, and he's found the fifth as well. Fnatic.
Up on the head of Apex, no less. Going to get run boosted over with the Glock in his pocket. And he will quickly get shut down by Flusher. But the trades are in, courtesy of Mr. Shocks. Golden trying to...
What is going on? Golden, all the room, all the real estate, and it's rent-free inside of the A site. Golden. And they're going to be splitting that with Catwalk. I say that. JW with the M4s made pretty quick work of Apex, but a trade comes in from RBK, and a second one as well. Flushes out. Golden continues his hot streak, 7-0.
Bames John in the server.
The third. But now he's going to check. He's going through middle. Mizuta has the drop. I think Golden...
Oh dear, and the spam through the smoke gets a little bit dangerous as well. Fnatic had to fall off, but Shocks won't let them. He's up the catwalk with a couple of kills. Golden will be able to get away with his gun for the time being, but not the round. Vitality, a quick B play, and look at how they're fanning out. They are spreading across the map, hunting for this kill, and they'll get it after all. Apex dropping Golden.
And now try and duck dive down into the lower tunnels, but with 50 seconds left, they don't have to commit to B, they're going to. This is where all four players are for Fnatic. JW on that scavenged AK gets dealt with. Are they ready for the whole host of Fnatic that stay here? Golden, 3 points of health, trying to turn that round on its head.
Shocks got something to do as well. He spawn drops here off a catwalk, and that's going to start to leave this B site vulnerable as they crunch in on it. Golden is going to have an answer so far for RPK, but the trade is there in the form of Mizuta getting involved. They're going to continue. ZywOo versus Golden. The battle we didn't know we needed, but we got, and that's going to be around for Fnatic 3-4.
That's a walk to deal with a little bit more. Shocks laying down the pain over at long, and it's only JW left. He gets the late bit of revenge onto Mizuta, but it will be a 6th round on the board for Vitality, a round where they were down a man in a 4-on-5. Almost a flick from JW.
Crazy.
Yeah, and away he goes, just trying to get out of dodge. Going to jump into a spot that's rarely used over here towards T-spawn, but I absolutely...
You get the info that Golden is only here with a scout in play. Flusher has been dealt with at the meantime over at the B bomb site. Brolin, hello, something could happen here. And Brolin doubling up. Maybe this round is doable now for Fnatic. They do spot Golden over here in middle, but they get stuck in the doors. They don't want to risk feeding that scout into the catwalk. Now coming up behind Apex. Apex does turn on the spot and does deal with Crims. Brolin left in the hot seat now, and it's a very hot seat indeed. Apex gets him through the lip of that smoke to put a 7th on the board.
Fought from behind. Brolin, timing is everything. He doesn't know either. ZywOo's just tucked. Brolin sees a barrel. He knows what's up. He should have this kill, and it's dead to rights. Fnatic in a 4-on-2 now. Apex, he's going to tuck and play timing. He can get a lot done from this position if they don't count him here, but there are 3 players coming around the corner. Someone's going to hit the shot, and they do. Response from Shocks. Time is low. He's got a second. The models are burning, and Shocks is sending him a light. 4 kills for Shocks. And Vitality, they're going to convert the post plant.
Finding the openers, and this round is no exception. He takes the first man down in the form of Golden. That now opens up this mid to B, and JW and Brolin, they get cut out of the round. They don't even get to play it.
Forget to get it? I'm not even sure, but he's got the kill anyway. But yeah, the point I was making as Fnatic kill every player from Vitality after the bomb plant is that the timings, the Vitality's meant to be timings have been very good. Obviously, you don't know where the CTs are playing, right? So it can be hard to hit those perfect timings.
But JW won't even be around in this round. ZywOo absolutely owns him through the wall, or through the mid pick.
Oh, that looked like it was on, but Golden over flicking, gonna lose it. Shocks runs through a B smoke, and that's how you know where this game is going, really. The trades are in and out and all about, but what's mattering most is that this is a Vitality round. This is when the game starts, and then Fnatic go and win back-to-back maps in that final and close it out. So, you know, we know that.
And he connects with no one on their cross. However, these grenades are going to be landing all over long in a furious pace. Golden is out of the picture, and Mizuta is up long. What on earth has happened here? Now, in the pit is Flusha.
Does he know?
I don't think he has a clue. It certainly could be a possibility with that smoke, and maybe he calmed that. But it doesn't appear as though they had any inkling that he made his way up the long A. And that's going to be a 12-3 half.
Shocks is going to trade onto Golden down in long tunnels. So we're backing out of mid. He sees Fnatic come through the door, and he's going to try and re-aggress. Does get one, and Shucks is still here. JW runs back, and that's Herd. It's a B play. Mizuta trying to stop it, and he is not going to be able to. Flasher has found the site, and we know how hard B can be getting back into, so Shox needs to be very careful. They're pushing him. Flasher's in the face, and he will get a kill there. Crim's on the Deagle, not needed in this round so far, but he might be in the clutch as RBK gets one. Oh, he gets caught in the corner. He could have died to his backline. Instead, JW wants the knife. And I don't think so. I think he's just going to shoot him because this is getting awfully close, and JW was indeed creeping up. Oh dear, please don't tell me this round's going to fall apart. ZywOo picked up, Flasher on the site, he's got the MAC-10, perfect gun for the job, but he's very, very low. And you don't want to give away these guns right now. Vitality are getting close in that CT smoke.
Yeah, look at Shox. He continuously re-peeking there as the only form of defense stopping this bomb plant. And he stays alive for so long until Crims has a better idea for him. Now this bomb's going to get planted. It's going to leave Mizuta and Apex just on some pistols and really itching to get back into this site. Mizuta hanging out just outside of the smoke on the cross at long A. And well, this one pretty much all but over at this point. It would take a miracle.
Well, okay. Hello, UMP now calling in, but not able to find the kill there. It's timeline. It would make me a bit sad to see Fnatic get knifed.
Ooh, hello.
You've also got JW waiting back in T-spawn, holding for a long peek, and RPK looks like he might give that up. So that's something to bear in mind as this round continues. And there it is. There's that kill for JW coming in.
And that's where at least one of these players sits. But ZywOo can get caught on long as well. Flash has found the kill in B. ZywOo just moves away and gets dodged by Crims. But JW has his exit. He has his number, and he has a Molotov to follow up. ZywOo pushed into Crims. Great work from Fnatic. Oh, that's great. That's so well done.
But the flash going off now means that Golden is anticipating a bit of aggression here, and he's just spotted two more candidates for the scoreboard in his favor. Doubling up, and now looking for the third. ZywOo back inside of the bomb site is armed with a Deagle. Not a man you want to go running into when he's feeling it. Now, he wasn't really feeling it earlier on. But here, delivering two. Is he ready for the man aggressing up through long in the form of Crims? Does not look like it.
Apex is trapped. Not that he knows it. He's going to have to fight his way out of this cage with one. Reload coming through, but the second he turns around, he will be dead. Oh, that's a great shot. Does he know? Oh. No. Brolin is there.
But yeah, here's the B play. Fnatic going to try and get in. Mizuta and Apex looking to hold down the line, and they do an admirable job. Mizuta does get traded, but he takes one down to the grave with him, and this makes Apex's job that much easier. Brolin is still able to get... Crims is going to hear the footsteps. They don't check for him, and now Shox's attention is divided. Crims swings, and maybe he didn't need to. It gets a little bit close, but Brolin is able to hold his own with 2 points of health. Starts to regroup with the rest of the team so he can offer a bit more in this A-site hold. The X-factor in this round is most definitely Brolin coming in late on the catwalk. Now, a little no-scope from ZywOo has made this round feel doable for Team Vitality. A 2-on-3 is by no means impossible. Ooh. And not with these two players still alive in the server.
Oh, that's a great shot, though. Flush has just closed it. He has had enough.
There's going to be a flurry of grenades going back and forth. Brolin, the wiser, not pushing all the way through. Shox, though, a little bit more than he wanted out there. ZywOo having, well, excuse me, RPK standing in a Molotov. And ZywOo finding a kill on the other side of the map.
Oh, these aren't the cleanest of gunfights for either side, and there were a few oddities in that round there. RPK aggressing so deeply down the catwalk, even though he's in this series thus far. Crims, if he picks this up, there's still a chance for Fnatic to close it out in regulation, but he's not able to do so. ZywOo and Mizuta, they navigate that 2v1 well, and they put a 15th up on the board. Map point now for Team Vitality.
Heavy B presence from Fnatic. Looks like they're going to try to barrel out B, targeting Mizuta, who's playing in the back of the platform. He finds himself one. Shox with one as well. And there we go. Mizuta standing strong, has held the line for as long as he possibly could. Eventually, Brolin's going to take him out of this round. Now we look at a Vitality that's looking towards middle. Perhaps that's where they want to set up for their retake. Only 2 players alive for Fnatic in the form of Brolin and Golden. And they've got their work cut out for them. Golden's going to get some unwanted guests here in the tunnels real soon. And he's not going to be the only one. Brolin getting dinked down to 3 HP, trying to stay alive here on the platform behind the barrels, but they're crunching in on him. finds the kill on the Shocks, but that's going to be the map, the first one of this series, going in the way of Vitality. A very close affair, all things considered, with the scoreline in the first half, but don't you worry, we'll be here to break it down after this break. We are one.
Zeus is letting them in. The grenade is good, but it's only going to affect Flusher. The rest of Fnatic are already in the site. Are they going to check things, though? Ooh. Apex, not cleared out. He gets one. Trying to double down from the back of the box is not able to. Golden with two. And it's Vitality on the retake now with no kit.
And look at Brolin. He's already all the way down banana. Zywoo does not have an idea. Now he's going to check that, and as soon as Brolin decides to check as well, it's an easy headshot for Zywoo. Now, Flusha and Zywoo are going to go toe-to-toe. It's a switch to the burst and switch back. Flusha just trying to toy with his food in this notion, and he can't get away from Zywoo. You can't escape the man. Now he's going to try to get in the sight. So much to do, so little time to do it. And that's going to be the call. He gets a headshot. Might make it another one. No. 4 kills for Gold in that round, 3 for Zywoo, and Fnatic pick up a pistol.
Oh dear, look at this. Vitality going through the smoke. They've swapped places with Flusher. They don't realize that he's going to try and take a kill up top B. Zywoo, very heads up, very aware of that one. And he's going to find Flusher ahead of the car. This is such a weird round. RPK gets one on Boiler.
Shocks playing the graveyard. JW's seen something maybe that signals this. Spams, and Shocks is the man to get away with the kill. It's a flawless round for Team Vitality. Oh, Masuda could do a lot, could do nothing, and, well, put one up on the board. Shocks, ooh, there's a world in which he does something here, and he certainly has. Now down to the 1v1. Brolin on the other side. Brolin was the guy having to step up in spades for Fnatic back on Dust 2, and now already in the hot seat here on Inferno. Shocks has been able to retrieve an Incendiary and a kit, and that could be so valuable here. Brolin peeks ahead of the Molotov.
And Fnatic, they are all over this map. They are in full control. They're going to try and show that control back in middle here. Zywoo with the crossfire. Under the porch. Quick kill. Is a heavy setup. Crim's Tradesman's more where that came from. Zywoo doubles down. RPK can fall off as Vitality hold a lead in this one.
Yeah, one of the horrible things about that, right, is like after, now in hindsight, Fnatic go, damn, we know exactly what they're doing, right? Like triple porch setup, but that's not really any information you can work with if you're Fnatic at this point in time. They try and play the timing game with Zywoo. I wouldn't want to play any game with Zywoo. He's just too damn good. Planted, and that's a nice little outcome for Fnatic. Whoa, not able to do it. Flush.
So Vitality, rotate coming through in the form of Shocks. They've seen nothing on A all round, and they hold a pretty aggressive setup towards ult. So Fnatic going for the rush here. Golden's got a kill. Boost up, though. Are they ready for the double setup? Oh, yes, they are. Quick kill for Golden, and Brolin, rather. Shocks responds. Grenade right onto the planter of Crims. He gets it down, though. Retake is up for Vitality in a 3-on-3.
Yeah, no, there's not really anything that Fnatic have been able to get their hands on. Even this AK is irretrievable. It's fallen down in the pool. So this leaves them with this scavenged M4 from inside of the site and a MAC-10 to hold on with. Can they get it done? They spot the man at Pillar. They deal with him very, very quickly. Golden low on HP, and everyone falls for Fnatic. A 4th round on the board for Team Vitality.
Maybe we'll have some more money in the future. Right now, Fnatic won that B site again early, as they send 4 up the banana. Brolin lurking in ult this time. It's more traditional, typically, to see him in the apartments. It's also more traditional to see him with the Krieg, but something's changed. Golden, he's in B. He finds a mid-air headshot to Apex on the boost. It gets traded, but the B site has been lost for Vitality. Fnatic have found a plant, and that's just going to be an immediate save.
He was mid-air with a MAC-10. One-tap the guy on the boost.
Cool.
That hurts. That's not nice. And it's not what you wanted if you're Vitality. The RNG going in favor.
A little scary, all things considered, with the 5 alive on Team Vitality. But with the clock down, that's almost just as scary. They're going to have to brute force it now, and they're going to do so. Shocks inside the site, good for 1. RPK finally showing his cards and peeking off a Bauk. 2v2 is what they leave us in. Crims with a bomb plant, and that's going to force Flusha to just hold an angle there. They do get the bomb planted. A little bit of a fight between Flusha and Apex. We're going to see another lull in the action.
That scooter, that bike, that took the bullets out Flush's gun, that denied the kill. So Crims, he's got to finish it, and he does. Mizuta is left in a clutch off of this B-bomb site. He's found the first, he's got a kit. This is winnable, but he's read it wrong. He thinks Flush has crossed towards a pit. That's a wrong side, and the wrong place, and the wrong time. It's Flush's round to find Fnatic up to 7.
But it would be nice to see him maybe push and prod with the AWP a little bit, see what he can get away with. And here he is now, trying to hold the top of mid. They're already up and past him. ZywOo, quick flick, and oh, there it is!
Goodness.
We wanted it, and we get it. ZywOo in with 3, and he's taken this round by storm. Even hungry for a little bit more. 2 players here at long, and ZywOo on for the ace. It gets denied by Brolin, the young gun on the other side of things. Wrap around. Brolin not ready for a man in library. And done nothing, and that might, now with the footsteps getting heard, prompt this rotation. Shox is not able to hold the line, however, and so a 3-on-2 post-plant for Fnatic. ZywOo and Apex on the other side. ZywOo's delivered us some highlight rounds, and this one's got to be another if he wants to pick up a 7th for Team Vitality before this half is said and done. Oh, there's the opener.
See you later.
ZywOo got to get past JW. First shot misses. Almost, but not quite. The toe-to-toe, the clash of the Titans, and JW wins it out. 9 on the board for Fnatic at the end of that first half. This one.
In the first half, he even found an ace the other day from this site on the pistol round. Well, there's not today. He's going to get dinked back. And actually, Vitality get out of this one with a 3-on-3. It's a good spot to be in. JW, oh, smoke phase. He waits in it. No flash and no face. Crims, same story. Down to 1.
Ouch.
Finished off. It's all on Brolin.
Yeah, all on Brolin with a CZ and a dream. He has himself a smoke that he looked to use and then was like, actually, how about no? I'm going to try and take these gunfights straight up. And well, here he is trying to take the gunfights straight up. That will lead to his demise. Team Vitality.
Vitality don't care. They go right through it. And with the flashbangs, I don't blame them. It's good. Crims, it's better. And he's got himself 2 as well. 3 is a fly through the smoke. He fires through the smoke. And Vitality, they're going to fall back.
Planted, but Fnatic are very, very fast up through the short side. And JW taking...
Well, let's see if they can do it again. Crims posted up on the bow, Flusha with a CZ kill, but he is discovered in the library, and there's not going to be any tiptoeing around for him anymore. This site has fallen, and Vitality are going to be getting a plant. Crims on the Deagle, and Golden on the 5-7. And Crims a little bit quicker than RPK, it seems.
Not quicker than ZywOo, though. And once again, Vitality, they hold the line. 9 rounds on this T side, building into the game. 2 in a row now.
Yeah, this now could get deadly. It's this re-aggression from Fnatic that might have just cost them everything. Mizuta even dealing with the players at A. Still, this B play is the commitment for Vitality, and they've got to check everything. Uh-oh! JW taps, but not able to find the kills. There was definitely a world in which that goes very, very wrong.
Golden playing in the back of the site. And here comes a nade out.
Oh, I like this. Oh, this is so sick. They're going to take CT. They're going to wrap the B players here. The issue is it's a fast rotate, and they might not be ready for it. ZywOo caught out by Brolin, who is in such a quick position. Flusha drops a bomb. Mizuta's got to double up, and he can't do it. Golden trading from the back of the site. I like the idea there for Vitality, but they didn't have the time.
That's the key to Flusha this whole time. His arms are like 3 meters long.
It's like a cheese string, you know?
Like a cheese string, of course. The metaphor we were all thinking. Golden, he will get peeled apart, much akin to that of a string cheese. JW and Brolin back here, coming in on the retake. And this...
Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, this has not gone their way.
Look at Vitality. Look at the fanning out. Look at the hunt.
Well, see ya.
They will be walking into a 3-man stack at the B-bomb site. That's not where you want to be if you're Vitality. We're going to be relying massively here on the individual. ZywOo. Timing is everything. Hit by that flash, dead on. And Crims swinging on out. Deals with Mizuta as well. Shox is left up all alone. 1v4. And they try and put the nail in this coffin. They do indeed. 12 on the board for Fnatic. He is 1 shot away from certain death. This crossfire helped out by a flash from JW, allows Crims to swing out into middle. Now he's only good for 1, and they know that someone else was here because he threw the flashbang. That's where JW comes in. Mops up another, and this round is dead to rights for Fnatic. ZywOo, the last man remaining, scavenged himself an AK, but so low on HP, nothing's going to happen. 14 all as Fnatic tie this one up.
P250s and a Deagle.
And this is their own doing. This is the force buy in the previous round that has left them with nothing in number 29. Now, anything they get is great, but, well, they're not going to get much but grated, like string cheese up the top of middle. Shredded, in fact. Flush has found a third. Looking to clean up this round without any casualties. And, well, that's more attainable than you would expect. Fnatic, oh dear, that's easy. Takes a minute or two, but Golden is there to cover his teammates back. 15 first.
Stop this one going to overtime. Golden looking to be the first man in. The rest of the Fnatic squad in tow, and they've been very, very pacey on this rotation. This has left them with lots of time. That's their only friend right now, though, and even then, it's getting whittled down by the second. RPK holding this close angle. The rest of the team trying to bait Fnatic in, and RPK answers the call. JW back in with 2. Time ticking off of this bomb and starting to become a problem for Fnatic. ZywOo hidden down in the pool, and they don't check for him. ZywOo takes us to overtime. 15 for Vitality, 15 for Fnatic. What can he do? What can he deliver? Nothing in this round. Masuta takes his head off. The A site doesn't belong to Vitality yet, but as the supportive cast of utility comes on in, most importantly, that Moto smoke, now it really does belong to the Frenchman. Golden somehow gets past the swing of things in top mid, but this round is chaos. You don't envy Bastion, our observer.
Oh dear. Don't want to lose the orb. Not worth it. Oh, not worth it.
Comes in. Yeah, RPK trying to do a solo hold here under the patio, and he just misses the timing onto Brolin. Oh dear. Shocks inside of the site. Does drop the first man. Oh, a little bit more Shocks, but not the third onto Crims. You thought he was going to get it. You thought something spectacular was happening there. It was just another day in the office for Shocks. JW, you don't go for knives at OT when you're losing. You don't do that.
He's got a Glock out.
No, yeah, this isn't what you do. But maybe it is what JW does.
He has to play Glock. If he plays AWP, his barrel sticks out. Oh, no, JW. Oh, the spam. ZywOo's got him.
Now down to the 1v1. Crims is going to try and pick it up. Brolin has said that he doesn't like the knifing. He doesn't love the knifing. And this now could be truer than ever. Luckily enough, Crims is here to pick up the pieces. With 2 players coming through CT. Without realizing it, they have played into the hands of Team Vitality. ZywOo trying to hold the arch side with the Deagle. Oh, nearly. Oh, he's shrunk himself down, and Brolin's got no choice but to retreat. JW opens up at B in the meantime. Shocks up on top of the boost, and we might be heading to a double overtime unless Crims has got something special up his sleeve, and he does not. Brolin, 5 points of health and a dream in this 1-on-3 as he tries to keep this series going for Fnatic. It's Team Vitality taking us to a double overtime here on Inferno. 18-18.
As he often does. Golden gone from the middle area. Fnatic going to bring the bomb late. He can actually stop it. He could stop someone here. He spots them getting around the corner. Shocks has to buy time. They're falling in from above. How does Crims get that kill? Shocks had him dead to right. ZywOo's dropped JW in middle. It's still going to be a retakeable round, but they've got to move fast.
There's a chance for Team Vitality in this one. Bomb down and planted. Fnatic not really having a lot of time to set these crossfires up. Having to play this with 2 guys back in the bomb site. Crims, this means he has a lot of responsibility in this round. There's so many angles he's got to be taking into account. And he hears the player moving up on shore. ZywOo out from the apartment. Masuta was the one to steal it away, and he's stolen this round away.
The A site, Crims. Oh dear. He's got a gap. He's got a timing. He's dropped pit side as well. Player on the site can't afford to go down. He needs to take someone with him, but Brolin's doubled up. ZywOo could get smoked off here, and he needs to at least land a connecting shot before he does. There it is. Flick up onto JW. Crims is gone as well. And ZywOo might just be looking to break records here in the A site.
With the AK magic on the Apex, who's caught off guard there towards Library. Meanwhile, the rest of this Vitality retake coming from the side of Porch, and it's ZywOo 1v2. They're both very low, and he hasn't got a chance in hell to get it done. Nat.
Flusher, back of the site. They've got this crossfire set up. This is going to be very, very tricky for Vitality to navigate.
Doesn't get much more difficult than this. Golden from the boost is going to get the first one on RPK. And the swing finally comes from Flusha, but there's a good trade for Shocks. 1-on-3, this would be a monumental take, and that's going to be it all. She wrote 21-19.
Go away
They
right
have
now.
gone for it.
Allez, allez.
Oh, they're not going to check Boiler. Oh, no, this can't be how it all falls
What is
apart.
going
Brolin
on?
with a double. This is utter chaos, but the A site does belong to Vitality, and they've got that to look forward to, but only briefly. Flusher through the smoke has put this back in a 2-on-2. Hidden at this smoke is Apex, and he does win that fight on a Golden. It's all on a man named Flusher, but this guy, well, he's a bit of a gamer. Don't know if you've heard. Does get cut down by Apex inside of the site. 20 rounds for Vitality, one away for Team Vitality.
It might be done, Harry. It might finally be done. Flusher looks to put the final nail in this coffin. They line up. He gets a wallbang, not the second player, but a chance to fall back into the safety of the site and a rotate as well coming through the speedway. Flusher's got a second, and it might just be Mirage. That's where we're going. That's what's up next. It's a third map of the series. Join us after the break. Getting faked right now. Vitality have baited everyone out of the A site. ZywOo, great shot onto Flusher on the catwalk. A is theirs for the taking. I love that pistol for Vitality. They have sunk Fnatic hook line. And, well, Sphincter, they are stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. Vitality have the A site.
Ooh,
oh, God.
It's ugly. It's ugly. And Brolin trying to close the distance. That's a lot of courage for one man. I think you actually said the word sphincter, but it looks like it's Team Vitality that's wrecked them here. And, well, it will be a team ace for the French squad. All 5 players pulling their weight and contributing.
Oh.
Yeah, Crim's going to try and help himself to the crumbs down in Connector. And they are closing the gap, but they're not ready for Flusher. Still inside of the site. Deary, deary me, Team Vitality. This... Ooh, no, that's not what they wanted at all.
Smoked. Obviously, a bit of patience there. Make sure it doesn't get repeaked. Timing can be a problem in this game, and so can aim punch as RPK figures out the hard way. Crims, quick kills off the USP, doesn't want the scout. Apex might have a scalp on short, but Flash with a fast flick keeps himself alive in this round. 2 guns left up, and make that just 1. It's ZywOo again in a clutch. He's got 2 to his name. He knows where everyone is right now. He's got the full information, the full breadth of knowledge, but he's only got 15 seconds. And again, time could be the undoer of Vitality. ZywOo's going to fall as he rushes.
But now Window's been compromised. ZywOo, he's worked himself up into there. Brolin with the AUG is going to be shooting from triple, only good for 1 and taking down Apex. But Flush is quick on the case. They're not going to expect him. That's going to prove to be a big problem. Couldn't net himself that second kill. Just 9 seconds on the clock. Golden has been spotted as well. There goes the bomb. And he's just barreling through this. He wants to get up close and personal.
Oh. Yeah, not going to get much further. RPK had gone wide, even if ZywOo didn't get that kill.
You know, obviously, Stronny and Launders are nowhere to be seen.
I mean, you can't just turn the joke round on us. It doesn't really work like that.
But I kind of did, sort of like this hit from A turning around in favor. And ZywOo, well, he's only good for 1 on a Brolin. Mizuta with a trade, and now that's going to leave a little bit of a vulnerability towards this A site. Apex in middle.
How close Vitality are.
This is a mess. Look at the mini-map. There we go. There's 1. And Golden now arriving at the B site. But he's not ready for Apex over in the apartments. Now he is. Now he is. Now he's more than ready. Not able to get away from RPK. And Team Vitality, they get that.
Straight towards B. These flashes up on the A site have sold a good bit of a fake. And Fnatic only have 1 man here. ZywOo's holding an angle. Golden might peek into it. And ZywOo's just moved off. But Mizuta won't. He'll be ready for the fight. RPK getting dealt a bad hand. Caught out by JW. Quick out the market. And now said market is covered by ZywOo, allowing for the plant.
Oh, what? Apex on this lurk.
Yeah, Crims is going to feel that one in the morning. And here's Flusha. Takes down Apex. That gives him a 2-on-1. However, 6-3, and it's Vitality. They're pushing Fnatic around here on this 3rd and final map.
To deal with the man hidden behind the CT box, Brolin is bested immediately. ZywOo is on a tear. AK, AWP, doesn't matter. You name it, and he is fragging with it in the server. Crims back at CT boxes, does have Golden alongside him to try and find something. And it will be that parting gift onto ZywOo, denying the bomb plant, stripping Team Vitality of it. And Flusher comes in swinging with a double. A 4th round on the board for Fnatic.
And they're going to need to cross past Connector. Apex is coming through his position. Needs that trade, immediately gets it. Bomb allowed to plant towards the Connector. RPK just trying to tuck in the little gap there that allows you to stick the bomb. And now it's a retake for Fnatic. This time the double CT setup, the double AWP, well, it's not favored.
Yeah, Golden was looking for any other weapon, and he has been able to retrieve an M4. RPK spots the shadow and now knows that both players are here, but that's only information for Vitality, and a kill found for Fnatic. Apex looking to take these fights, swings out wide, leaves it all onto Masuta alone at ramp. Ooh, Molotov is going to make things very uncomfortable for Golden. He is still able to put up a second kill, somehow, some way. Flusher back here in CT spawn has been waiting all round to have his shot at some action. Brolin swinging out with the M4 has dropped the bomb. 20 seconds now for RPK and just 10 points of health. Brolin rerouting into the connector, completely blindsides him. It is only Brolin over here at A, and he gets dealt with on the initial peak.
And they get past the Molotov as well, most importantly. JW's onto his second of the round, but there's a player right below him, and he hasn't seen him. RPK firing down from the depths. Flusher mollies the site, but it's after the plant. It may be default, so Vitality can't run. They can't stray away too far from the site if they want to play that bomb. And you know Fnatic are going for this. It's last of the half. Golden's got one from short side. ZywOo has swapped sides of the site in 3 seconds. This round is done, and ZywOo will make it so. He'll put in the kill. Even if Golden gets his frag, he's too far away. Nice shot from Golden, but it's a round for Vitality. 9 at the end of the half
for this retake.
I like the idea there that Fnatic do, which is throw a solo player in B. Vitality don't rotate a single man because the call is made by Shox. Guys, it's one dude. Don't rotate. It's just one dude. And then suddenly, as soon as Shox is dead, 4 more guys come out of the apartments. The retake is on though, and it's going fast as well. Masuta is already inside of the site. Him and RPK dropping one. Crim's playing the bomb in a 1-on-2, and they have no kit to take it, but the kill will do. And RPK lands that. Wow.
Timing, of course.
All right. Yeah, clash of the Titans. Brolin comes out on top. JW's up in the window and is behind Team Vitality. Masuta, you don't envy this position. He's got so many places to worry about. The fact he gets 2, kind of mind-blowing, honestly. Like, he's getting wrapped from everywhere. Now, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because that bomb plant comes in and it's only Apex left.
Which is interesting all in its own way, if you begin to look at just how that...
Yeah, CT smoke was blocked in this round by ZywOo. He was pretty keen to do that. Whether or not that's going to mean these pistols find anything, the answer, we find out it's a resounding no. As all the kills come through for Fnatic. Yeah, ZywOo going to try his hand over here in middle. Does get up onto the catwalk. Lovely bit of movement to get him there. Nice and speedy, and that will blindside JW. So an instrumental bit of movement to net ZywOo the opening kill in this round. This is the response from Fnatic, the all-in B play. As everyone tries to commit into this site, no one's cleared RPK just yet. He's been biding his time and now opens fire. Do try and trickle in, but RPK's done so much here, leaving it all onto Flusher in a 1v3. Apex able to swing out with the CZ. Yeah, looking for a cat to be with Brolin having an emphasis on cutting off these rotations. He mollies the market and traps ZywOo at the B site with RPK, but a stellar hold here from the tank at bench. Finally bested by Crim. ZywOo is here, and Brolin knew about that, so I'm a little bit...
Like Brolin alone, he's found a spot, but 18 seconds, the AWP fires off. He can't even win the fight. Masuta from a range and Vitality, and he's ready to fire, he's ready to fight. He's already spotted players going up. Does miss this shot. Very close. Player in the site gets one. ZywOo will trade, keeping things alive for Vitality, but that Molotov, it's so close. Player in the connector cuts off, or tries to cut off. RPK dropping off mid, who somehow gets away with that frag. ZywOo can't stop the plant. Apex neither. Crims has found that kill in middle, and Apex has followed up. 3-on-2. Retake is still happening here for Vitality, but Fnatic, are they considering it? No way. Yeah, Flusher runs right back. He was going for the long wrap, but he's lost his teammate, and now he's got to get the kills.
Real long way away. I don't think that's going to be happening. Flusher trying to spam down a defuse. He is definitely rang out to where he is now. Let's put up a beacon. ZywOo and Shox. This smoke has bought them the time necessary, and they're going to get that defuse. And maybe even the kill. Nope, Shox is not going to be doing that. ZywOo, though, there was an idea.
Work. Brolin now sneaking it through connector. Does get this forward foothold. ZywOo get a peek on out, but there's the trade from the con man. Brolin, not a title he's looking to hold on to as the con man. He is trying to pull the wall over the eyes of Vitality in this round. RPK and Apex, 2-on-3 and a retake at the A bomb site. A very lengthy flank from Apex. He's all the way over in top mid. Brolin's even wrapping around through CT spawn. Now this opens up like a timing at the A site where RPK finds himself locked in a bit of a 1v1 with the man up in Palace. And so this allows RPK to clear all this ground. And now he gets the information, all right, well, Brolin isn't in jungle anymore. They can't see him in window. So he has to have wrapped CT. And now they've kind of pieced that one together. They've got the info where at least one of these players could be. Brolin swinging out, does deal with the tank, and this leaves Apex in a 1v2. Taps the bomb, baits the peek from Brolin. Now just Flusher left to B, and Apex does it. 3 kills in the retake. It's going to be close, but he's got the defuse. 14 on the board for Vitality, and Apex, he's been quiet in this series. Well, boy.
This is a gamble. Vitality have 3 in B right now, and ZywOo is alone on A. I don't blame them for doing this, considering how Fnatic have been all over A all game. Surely they've got to eventually go B up against 14. Well, that's not the case. ZywOo has got to get at least one more kill here if this is to be a retakeable round by Vitality. They're not going to get it before the bomb goes down, that's for sure. Plant is coming through. ZywOo with a big kill, jumping up. Golden, he's got the plant. He will get no further. ZywOo with 3 in the round, 27 in the map, and I mean, probably nearing 100 in the series.
You know what? That's a fantastic question.
That's a deep B smoke.
Yeah, that gets thrown in by the man in question, and that's going to help out this B hold. It might it might not even need help. I was going to say they might need it, but no. Apex delivering through that smoke gives Fnatic a bit of a taste of their own medicine. Flusher has been phenomenal with the smoke shots in this series, and that's got a ZywOo, that was 3 a teammate, man. Apex even tried to help Fnatic. He tried to take a bullet for the players in apartments, but he needed to take 3, and that's Vitality taking this series in a 2-1 fashion. They emerged dominant.